Hello everyone, this is a reading for Virgo. So welcome in Virgos, hope everybody's well. The list of the decks I use are in the description box below if you'd like to take a look. Otherwise we're going to get started with some Oracle cards and then go into deeper with the Tarot. So we'll get started. Virgo. The Dragonfly. Be lighthearted. Finding out. Things coming to light. Adapt. Change. Heal. Okay, finding out. Things coming to light. Everything out in the open for you, Virgo. Everything out in the open. Everything. And some clarifiers on that too. Second house, assets, material world, possessions, finance, talent, values. Okay, working on your assets, working on your nest egg, working on that kind of thing. Security. It even has credit score on there. If that's for someone, might be working on that. Okay, you are bright energy. Color uplifts you. Whenever I get that card, I kind of feel like it's shortchanged a little bit. You are bright energy. Color uplifts you. Well, whoop-de-doo. I'm like, who cares? But maybe you like color therapy. It might be for someone who likes color therapy. Because, you know, each color has a different meaning. Blue is supposed to be calming. Green is fresh. Yellow is kind of exciting and friendship-like, I guess. So maybe you are into color therapy, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to take those because there's too many and I don't want to do pop-outs today. So, sorry universe, get me something else. Okay. Virgo. Here we go, Virgo. Fine, whatever. That one, the Five of Swords just wants to jump out all day today. That's fine. Whatever, we're just going to take it. Okay, Two of Swords. I'll show you all these in depth in a minute. Of course, the Lovers, that's encouraging. The Eight of Swords is not encouraging. The Nine of Swords is not encouraging. Oh, but the Three of Pentacles is, and the King of Pentacles is. Then we have the Queen of Cups. King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Oh, yeah, you could have a counterpart coming in. Soulmate coming in, just, you know. Someone you'd like to spend more time with, for sure. All right, Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of deck. So let's see what the nuggets are in the bottom of deck. Strength card and the Death card. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. It doesn't feel like the Strength card is for you for some reason, so I'm going to stop here at the Knight of Pentacles. And that is one step at a time. Taking things one step at a time. Not really looking forward that much. So it's almost taking things as they come and just one foot right after the other. So in whatever you've got going on, there might be something that you need to just do one thing at a time and just slow it down, just kind of think about stuff, and then one step at a time. So something there about that. Okay, so you are showing up as the Two of Wands. Oh, yeah, this is always my card of kind of spirituality. It's working on that, and that could go along with that color therapy. If you've got some sort of skill, knack for teaching others that, about the chakras, things like that. If you have that kind of thing coming out, this is you diving into that. It's almost diving into your spirituality. It's opening Pandora's box also. So here's the deal. The Two of Wands, is fire energy. It's passion. It's passion projects. And so there could be a project that you're working on that is it's near and dear to your heart. It's actually spiritually aligned to you. And then you're kind of considering, this is not the idea, but this is the start of it. There's a start of something that you're working on, and it is aligned to you. So there's something here about following something that is tailor-made to you, maybe. Okay. So what can help or hinder you is the Nine of Wands. Burdens, responsibilities, how you're going to do it. You maybe have an idea and you put it in motion, but now you're like, how am I going to complete this? How am I going to do this? This is always a card of seek assistance if you need help. That could be in the form of information. That could be in the form of meeting other people, communicating with other people. But it could also be a reminder that, if you encounter a boulder in your water, just go around it. Don't beat yourself on the boulder. Go around it. There might be a better way. So that is, this something can help or hinder you. In your subconscious, you do have the Two of Swords, an indecision here, analysis paralysis. So your subconscious mind is kind of holding you hostage a bit right now, because you're in this analysis paralysis stage where you're not exactly sure which way to go. You're not exactly sure what path to take with this project, with this thing that you're starting. Now, it could be involving other people. It could be involving another person. It could be involving in your work and career and finance section. So there's something here that is, and because you did have this card here that has credit score with security in the material world. So there's something here you need to get through. Just need to get through it, is what's happening here. Because it's weighing on your mind. You're having indecisions, and you really like to be, I think you're a person that sees clearly, and maybe you can't see clearly right now. Sometimes that happens. And then we get in this analysis paralysis because we're trying to look too far forward in the future, and when we just need to not look at the future. We just need to see what's right in front of us and what we can control and what we can't control, and who we can use as assistant and who we cannot. So that kind of thing. In your past, you did have the Four of Cups. Grass is greener on their side, but it's also a little gift. So looking at something as if the grass might have been greener on the other side, and it could be this idea. Yeah, it's the idea. That's what it is. It's the universe gave you an idea a while ago or recently. I don't know, but there is some sort, and that's what you're putting together. You're putting that in motion. All right. In conscious reality, you do have the Lovers. This is a card of making choices, but it could also be new love coming in for you. So there is something here about new love or making choices for loving yourself, in your conscious reality, right? Okay. And then you have in your future, you do have this Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is being scared. But it's all in your own head, This is always a card of you're terrified, but why? I mean, is there a bear chasing you? Are you going to get run over by a car? Are you standing in the middle of the street? Don't stand in the middle of the street, and you won't get run over. But this crow, he's got like this loose tie, and he's got these swords around him, and they're not really piercing him or anything, but he's thinking, oh my God, I'm stuck. He's a bird. He can fly away. So the fear is not... The fear that is paralyzing you, stop it. You need to get out of that because it's like going around in your head. Just get out of that. Because you do have this card of be lighthearted, right? Be lighthearted about things. There's a new adventure coming. It's things coming to light, changing things. And a dragonfly, of course, it's a very changing insect. And new possibilities. So there's new possibilities here for you. All right, your approach has been the Nine of Swords. Stresses and worries at nighttime. You are just in this worry cycle. You don't know what's going on. You might be, you've started something or things are changing around you and you're not exactly sure how to handle that. And it's causing this consternation and it's showing up at night and stressing you out. On the flip side of this card, though, the funny thing about it is some decks have little tendrils coming down into the person who's sleeping. It could provide great insight. Any struggle always provides insight. It's kind of like the Buddhist suffering, right? We suffer so that we can grow and we can expand. So, and I'm not a Buddhist, so I might be saying that completely wrong, but there is something here about learning through struggle instead of allowing it to consume you, because we can't know the future, right? All right, your environment is Three of Pentacles, building something new. This is a community card. It's building something new. That's not something that you started. You started something here, and now you need to build on it. So it's time for, instead of the idea fairy, and just putting it in motion a little bit and then being really worried about it, it's time to actually build something. What do you want? Where do you want to go? Put it all on the line. what do you want in your material reality? Put it on the line. It's, if it's with a person, then you got to put everything out there on the line. What you want, what you don't want, that kind of thing. All right, you have the King of Pentacles. This is the advice. King of Pentacles is manifesting things that you want in the material reality. It is making this project, this whatever it is that you're working on, it's bringing it to fruition because you want it to, because you have the wherewithal, because you're not worried about it, because you're just trying things, and so what if you fail? Who cares? So what if you do? So what if something doesn't work out? So what? Who cares? Just try it. So that's a card of you. The universe says, go ahead and try. Keep going. Don't stop. That's really what it is. All right, Queen of Cups here. Queen of Cups is your outcome. She lives within her emotions. Okay. So because of this charged energy here, or this worry, it could easily jump into this emotional aspect of you. And they could bring up emotions from your dark depths, which might be where you're headed anyway. So whenever you start something new, it can bring up these other emotions attached to it. And a really good thing about that is, well, it's not good, it's not fun. Let's be honest, it's stupid. But when those emotions come up, sometimes you can give them a color. You are bright energy. Color uplifts you. Oh, okay. You can give them a color. You can give them a shape. Any type of emotion that wells up, you can assign those things to it. So like if you are having anxiety, then it can feel like static, like static on a TV that is like an old CRT TV, right? Or you can, and it can make that sound, shh, what sound does it make? And so in your future, you will be heading into this more balanced emotional state. So that might be what's coming for you. And it's not a bad thing. Queen of Cups is a really good card. I actually want to get a clarifier on there because I'm super nosy about that. Because you have the Knight, that you have a King here too, King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. You could also be meeting someone who is more emotional than you are, or dealing with someone who is way more emotional than you are. You might be more in the earthly reality, in this person, Queen of Swords. Okay, Queen of Swords, and okay, using logic. Okay, Queen of Cups, please, Queen of Cups. And we have the Three of Cups. Yeah. Three of Cups and the Page of Cups. A lot of Cups energy here. New feeling, new excitement, and threes. You have a 2 and a 3. Whatever you're working on, it's not quite done. You have a kind of a long road, but I think you're okay with that once you can get over the fear here. You do have this Queen of Swords, and then you have the Queen of Cups as your outcome, but you also have the 3 of Cups and the Page of Cups. So this is emotional new beginning. It's going to be an emotional, happy, fulfilled new beginning. And then, of course, this card popped out here, and it's just kind of hanging out. It's the 5 of Swords. This is self-imposed limitations. Don't limit yourself. Whatever you're working on, don't limit yourself. Yeah, things coming to light, change, adapt, heal, change. Be the light. Almost a lighthearted approach to everything. You almost have to laugh about it. Whatever's going on, you have to laugh about it. But I think there might be, could be love coming in. Something's coming in for you, and it's real balanced, like emotionally balanced. So there you go. Thank you, Virgo. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.